Hey mathematicians, let's talk about how to solve for a percent or a missing part of a percent using proportions. Okay, so I can use, it's called part over whole equals percent over 100. That's like a super important proportion to help you solve problems that involve percents. So if I give you 25%, you're going to fill in, okay, here's the 100. Instead of writing the percent symbol like you see up here, you're going to fill in your 25. You don't need to include the percent symbol. 25% of 400. We're going to talk in a second. Of is a clue word that we're talking about the whole. So the whole goes down here. Now I've set up a proportion. I'm looking for a missing amount. Remember that when I see my empty space, I'm going to start diagonal, either going this way or this way from the empty space. So diagonal from that is 100. You can choose, do you see a relationship between 100 and 400 or a relationship between 100 and 25? There's technically relationships both ways in this problem, so you can choose whichever way you want. I personally would rather do times than divided by, so I'm going to do 100 times 4 equals 400. So 25 times 4 equals 100. That's your missing part. When you're writing your answer, you want to just say that your answer is 100, not 100 over 400. So that's our missing answer. Like I just said, there are two key words when we're reading word problems that are the words is, that tells you we're talking about the part, and the word of, which tells you we're talking about the whole. So let's look at another one that doesn't involve a percent symbol. 18 is, okay, 18 is going to go in the spot for part. That's on top. What percent of 20? Of means we're talking about the whole, we go on the bottom. I know that percents are always out of 100. I just don't happen to know what this percent is. I have my missing number. I'm going to start diagonal from it at the 20. You are looking for a relationship either between 20 and 18 or 20 and 100. I personally see the relationship between 20 and 100. That's times 5. So whatever 18 times 5 is, that's my missing percent. You can come off to the side if you don't know it. 18 times 5, well, 8 times 5 is 40. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 4 is 9. So 18 times 5 is 90. Let's look at our last key point. There should only be one percent symbol in your entire problem. I have not used it up yet, so my answer is not 90 like a number. It's 90% like a ratio out of 100. So over here in this one, where'd my arrow go? In this one right here, we already used up our 1% symbol in the problem. I already typed it. You can't use another. That's why this has no percent sign. In this problem, no percent sign. I'm asking you what's the percent, so you need a percent sign in your final answer. And that's how we solve percent problems with this very special proportion. And you should write it out, if not in every single problem, then at least at the top of your page. Part over whole equals percent over 100. Since they're equal, you can write them in both directions. You could write the percent over 100 first and the part over whole second. I sometimes will also just include in parentheses is over of, like that, to remind me that those key words, that's where they match up.